So, John, like you've had all these incredible mentors and coaches, right? Especially on your scaling up and what you're doing now. Yes, people don't necessarily see you out and about. You're not flashing your name and all that stuff out there. But as the integrator, as the behind the scenes head down to the ground, what advice can you give to people like you? Like think of young John or, electrician John or maybe somebody that's out there. Like how can you help that person transition into something bigger?
I think it really all starts with getting clear on what you really want, right? When I started, I just wanted more. I just wanted to see what I was capable of. I just, couldn't believe what I was doing and wanted to see how much of it I could do, which was good. I learned a lot. I ended up spinning my wheels a bit until I got clarity on like, all right, what do I want life to look like? And spinning my wheels, business was successful, but personally, it's like, all right, wasn't feeling as rewarding, even though the numbers were there and we were making money, and so I would say it just all goes back to what Kent taught us in the beginning: is to start with the end in mind. Like, what do you want? Do you want freedom? If you want freedom and you want it quickly, I don't take the path I took, right? I mean, I don't swing a hammer, but it's noisy and there's a lot of going on and it's rapid fire, and I'm fine with that. That works for me. And if you're just starting, if you can get that clarity on where you want to go before you start racing, and I don't mean 6 months with your partner on the LLC clarity, I mean like in goal clarity, you can skip a lot of steps and honestly probably do a lot less to get there.
Good. So anybody going through some of the personal struggles, right? Any advice to somebody struggling with something like that? Like, how did you get through it? How can you help somebody else get through that process?
A friend of mine told me in the beginning, it's never going to go away, and I promise it won't always be this intense. So that was something I still rings in my head all the time, because it definitely doesn't go away, and it gets less intense. It's a process of time. I mean, time, you have to find someone. I had to find someone that I was able to talk to about it, right? And that could explain some of the things involved with grief and make sense of why I didn't have tolerance for this person anymore, because you've changed as a person. You look at things different. And that person, for me, was a therapist. I mean, she's phenomenal, and she's local in Kirkwood, and I still talk to her. She's amazing. Just someone that you can relate to, that can not relate to necessarily, but just gets what the dynamic is that you're going through, and the impact it has, and the fact that your brain is trying to process something that you could never make sense of, and what that does to a person when your brain's trying to process something that like won't make sense. Just put my left foot in front of my right foot, because it's all you can do, right? And it was so simple, but I'd never forget sitting to the left of me, and just the fact that he made the effort to come up and say, hey, you mean something to me, and I want you to know that I'm here for you, goes back to just the support that I had and the people around me. Friends continue to call when you don't answer for a while, but knowing they're all still there. So your network, right? Your people, I'd say, is the biggest key to getting through it. And still walking through it. I mean, it doesn't go away.
And have you been able to be there for somebody else now?
I've been told by folks that watching what I went through and seeing what I went through has impacted them in a positive, I don't know if that's the word, but has given them support or courage, right, going through the things that they've went through. I'll keep their stuff, out of it. So I have been told that. I haven't had a one-on-one or someone close have the same scenario.
You've actually, I think the way you were talking to your daughter and like the car ride, hey, are you confident? People are watching. Are you like that? That's what you just did, John, if you recognize it or not, to all those people who know the situation. Like they were watching you lead yourself. You found the help, the services that you need, but you walked yourself through it. Was that, though I walk through the valley of darkness, your rod and staff protected. You're walking through that pain. You're not making a camp and staying there.
Yeah.
You go through it because the promised land is over there. You just got to
move forward.
You got to keep doing it.
Yeah, I always said to my wife and to myself, like, we're not moving on. The boys will always be with us. You know, we'll always remember them, and we have to move forward, right? We still have our lives that we need to live, and our therapist would say to me, she'd say, you know, what would they want for you?
Yeah.
You know, would they want you to curl up and not execute, or would they want you to go crush the world? I thought the second one.
Good, John.
Yeah.
Dude, that's awesome.
Thank you.